My name is Eric Benari, and this is Games People Play. In this episode, we are going to play the game Uproar. The classical game of Uproar is played between domineering fathers and teenage daughters, where there is a sexually inhibited mother involved too. Father comes home from work and finds fault with the daughter, who answers impudently, or the daughter may make the first move by being impudent, whereupon the father finds fault. Their voices rise and their clash becomes more acute. The outcome depends on who has the initiative. There are three possibilities. 1. The father retires to his bedroom and slams the door. 2. The daughter retires to her bedroom and slams the door. 3. They both retire to their respective bedroom and slam both doors. In any case, the end of the game of Uproar is marked by a slamming door. Uproar offers a distressing but effective solution to the sexual problems that arise between fathers and teenage daughters in certain households. Often they can only live in the same house together if they are angry at each other, and the slamming doors emphasize for each of them the fact that they have separate bedrooms. In degenerate households, this game may be played in a sinister and repellent form in which the father waits up for his daughter whenever she goes out on a date, and then examines her and her clothing carefully on her return to make sure that she has not had any form of sexual relations. The slightest conspicuous circumstance may give rise to the most violent of altercation, which may end with the daughter being expelled from the house in the middle of the night. In the long run, nature will take its course, if not that night or the next one, or the one after. Then the father's suspicions will be justified as he makes plain to the mother who has stood by helplessly while all this went on. In general, the game of Uproar may be played between any two people who are trying to avoid sexual intimacy. It is relatively rare between teenage boys and their female relatives, though, because it's easier for teenage boys to escape from the house in the evening than for the members of the other family. At an earlier age, brothers and sisters can set up effective barriers and partial satisfactions through physical combat, a pattern which has various motivations at different ages, and which in America is a semi-real ritualistic form of the game Uproar, sanctioned by television, pedagogic, and pediatric authorities. In upper-class England it is, or at least was, considered bad form, and the corresponding energies are channeled into a well-regulated uproar of the playing fields. Let's discuss the antithesis. The game is not as distasteful to the father as he might like to think it is, and it is generally the daughter who makes the antithetical move through an early and often premature or forced marriage. Seriously. If it is psychologically possible, the mother can make the antithetical move by relinquishing her relative or absolute frigidity. The game may subside if the father finds an outside sexual interest, but that may lead to other complications. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next game that we will play.